Hello and welcome to the Newsman, the news for the intelligent Indian. We begin with our top story about micro LED displays and why is Apple shifting to it. Apple is shifting to micro LED displays. Micro LEDs are self-illuminating diodes having brighter and better color reproduction than OLED displays. The basis of the micro LED technology are sapphires, and Samsung was the original pioneer of the micro LED tech. Now the benefits of micro LED displays include they are brighter, have better color reproduction and provide better viewing angles. Also they have limitless scalability. The screens are expected to debut with the Apple Watch Ultra in 2024. Minor minerals in Odisha riddled with illegalities. After an attack on an IAS officer by the sand mafia, Balasore district administration clamped prohibitory orders under section 144 of 𝗀𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗃 at 28 places. So what are minor minerals? According to section 3 clause E of the Mines and Minerals Act 1957, minor minerals means building stones, gravel, ordinary clay and ordinary sand. There are around 55 minor minerals. While the central government has the power to notify a mineral as a minor mineral, the state government has complete authority to make rules for grant of concession and extraction of these minerals. Steep demand for critical components in infrastructure development and housing has led to sand being mined. While ecologically, sand acts as a sponge in riverbed and prevents flooding. The demand for a greater 𝗨𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗏 land by the 𝗨𝗵𝘃𝗲, the 𝗨𝗵𝘃𝗲 Indigenous Progressive Regional Alliance, 𝗨𝗵𝘃𝗃 floated by son of Tripura's last king, 𝗪𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗏 Debarma, has created a flutter with its demand for a greater 𝗨𝗨𝘃𝗀𝗏 land. Now what is greater 𝗨𝗨𝘃𝗨𝗏 land? 𝗨𝗨𝘃𝗀𝗏 land is the name of a proposed state for the indigenous Tripuri people in the tribal areas of the Tripura state. The proposed state will cover 68% of the total geographical area of Tripura. The origin of this problem lies in the conflict between tribals and Bangladeshi migrants. The tribal population in Tripura was once 50%, but it got reduced to 37% due to migration from Bangladesh. This led to conflict and demand for autonomous regions and separate statehood. Moving to technology news, a prototype of the air-launched unmanned aerial vehicle developed jointly by India and the United States is likely to be flight tested later this year. Bengaluru-based Aeronautical Development Establishment and the Aerospace Systems Directorate of the United States Air Force are the principal organizations for the execution of this project. The ALUAV would be launched from a C-130J aircraft. Moving to global geopolitics, China will soon begin construction on an ambitious new railway line connecting Xinjiang and Tibet. This will run close to the line of actual control and through India's Aksai Chin region. This railway line will broadly follow the course of the G219 National Highway, whose construction through Aksai Chin triggered the 1962 India-China War. The railway's construction serves two purposes. Number one, boost border security by integrating border areas, and number two, accelerate Tibet's economic integration with the hinterland. In updates from the business world, central agencies gear up to strengthen the framework as the Financial Action Task Force evaluation nears. Let us dissect this. Number one, what is Financial Action Task Force? It is an intergovernmental organization founded in 1989 with the objective of setting international standards for combating money laundering and terrorist funding. Second, what is the current anti-money laundering and terrorist financing legal framework in India? India has stringent anti-money laundering and terrorist financing laws. The Fugitive Economic Offenders Act and the Black Money Act have been enacted. However, in 2010, the FATF highlighted two shortcomings in this framework. Finally, what will the FATF assess? It will assess the conviction rate in money laundering and terror financing cases. This will demonstrate the effectiveness of the framework. wrapping up with sports, Indian women beat Pakistan by 7 wickets in the Women T20 World Cup.